Well, I started going viral the other day.
Yeah.
Over a tweet about Bad Bunny doing the Super Bowl.
You go viral about once a month for opinion nowadays on Twitter.
That's right. So what I said was,
are you rage baiting?
No, I feel like.
Because I feel like before you hit send, I feel like you're like, this going to fuck him up.
Sometimes, but it's my honest opinion. I never put out something that I can't honestly stand behind.
Okay.
So what I said was, and we'll show the tweet, said, Bad Bunny headlined the Super Bowl. Strange to me. I'm glad he's getting such a huge opportunity, but none of his songs are in English, and I don't speak Spanish. Most of the audience of the Super Bowl won't speak Spanish. Only 40% of Americans speak Spanish, so most of the television audience won't know or understand the songs either. I can see him doing a major event like World Cup, where there's a massive Spanish audience, but the Super Bowl doesn't make sense. It seems like the NFL is trying to expand its Latino audience at the expense of its existing fans. What are your thoughts?
Definitely makes sense. It's one of the top 5 biggest artists. Well, no, not your tweet.
Not my tweet? I thought you agreed with me.
Nah, hell no, I'm not agreeing with you. Bad Bunny's a GOAT, man. Bad Bunny. Hey, let me tell you this. I don't know Spanish, even though, Vlad, come on, you dated a couple Spanish chicks, so you know enough. Listen, I know a couple Bad Bunny songs that's in Spanish. I don't know every word, but I know the harmony and I know like the chorus.
What's your favorite Bad Bunny song? Not the one with Drake or an American artist. What's your favorite Spanish-only Bad Bunny song right now? Right now.
Like, I can't remember.
Exactly. You've just proven my point.
It's like
you proven my point. You do not have a favorite Bad Bunny song.
I promise I do. No, I promise I do.
You can't remember it.
No, because
you cannot remember it.
Because it's a Spanish word. It's a Spanish word, but I'm telling you.
So you would remember the name.
Because I don't speak Spanish that
Ay, como va. That's a Spanish song that, I know about, but I don't know the words. Yeah, it's not a favorite song. I wouldn't bump it.
Vlad, listen, this is where, like, again, granted, I get what you're saying. I should just have a song in mind. It song starts with a D. It's like,
okay, the D song. Okay, this is not
whatever it is.
Case right now.
It hit the reality of it. He's one of the biggest artists in the world. Like, who else? Like, literally a top 5, one of the biggest artists in the world, and he's also similarly a top 10 artist in the U.S. Point blank. Period. What are we talking about? So, as much as you're saying, before this year, Bad Bunny's a bigger artist in the U.S. than Kendrick.
Okay.
Spotify-wise. I'm going by Spotify numbers. Now, I know some people are going to jump in and be like, yo, hold on now. It's because, listen, he was doing stadium tour before these boys even start thinking about a stadium name. Like, we gotta give him respect. Last year, the Super Bowl validated why they need Bad Bunny this year. Because last year, the Super Bowl told me that the picks by Jay-Z and Roc Nation isn't trying to make it, oh, this is America's person. They brought a nigga from the hood out of Compton to perform diss songs, like respectfully. And that did give them their best ratings. Right now, you need Taylor Swift, Adele, who both said they're not going to do it.
Yeah.
Or you got to bring, come on, you got to bring that Spanish boy, man. You got to bring him.
Man, look.
Yo, he's killing that. Yo, he's the number 2 biggest artist globally.
Because there's a huge Latin population worldwide.
Okay, so what do you think the criteria should be?
The NFL is primarily an American sporting event. It's not an international event.
That's viewed all over the world.
Not like America. Yes,
how much percentage of the viewership comes from the U.S.? It's
more than 2/3. More than 2/3, and outside the U.S., I looked it up. I looked this up. I didn't just, throw this out there. Only about 10% of people outside the U.S. speak Spanish that watch the NFL. You see what I'm saying?
Black.
Only 14% of Americans speak Spanish. So all I'm saying is the majority of NFL fans worldwide do not speak Spanish and will not understand the lyrics of the song. And listen, before you go on,
I'm gonna get you an ESL class because I'm gonna be honest with you.
I speak some Spanish. I mean, listen. I can understand part of it, but it's still not the same thing.
The language barrier is the biggest thing that's like seems to be stopping you in terms of you making this argument when that's not the reality for really how a lot of people consume music.
Okay,
right? It could. We've seen many different artists. Like half of this, Burna Boy, one of the most popular artists in the United States. Half of his music, he's speaking in a dialect or actually really a language that is native to Africa. Regular Black Americans don't understand him. You know what I mean? Regular Americans don't understand him, but he's one of the biggest artists. So, again, and here's the thing: when you talk about just the language, how many Hispanics or people that identify as Latinos are there in the United States? Like, I would say, by the way, they're bigger than the black population.
Well, there's 14%.
Well, it's bigger than
14%.
Kendrick up there doing all that extra two-step nonsense.
He's doing American English-speaking music. Look,
He's doing diss songs, bro.
Listen. I checked the stats on my YouTube channel.
Nothing was Kaita. That's what the song's called. My bad. I say it was a D because they be rolling their tongue and shit. Pause.
Okay, I got it. Listen,
I know that song. Come on now.
I know. I interview a lot of different celebrities, not only rappers, but singers, sports stars, gangsters, politicians, whatever else. Outside of America, I think maybe 5% of my content is consumed by non-English speaking countries, right? The reality is, and listen, maybe I'm just looking at it a little different than most people. I have a DJ in my name, right? You have a DJ in your name. I'm DJ Vlad. Like, the essence of who I am relies and revolves around music. I simply cannot get into a song if I don't understand what that artist is saying in the song. The melody is cool, the vibe is cool, I get it. But if I don't really understand the music and the lyrics that go with it, to really understand the message of the music, I can't really get into it.
Vlad, let me tell you this. These artists in Latin America are killing it. Hold on.
Right.
They're killing. Again, I get what you're saying. You're not into it. That's cool. But I'm telling you, like, streaming wise, they do better than all of hip hop. Just, artist by artist. And they're usually the top performers. Like, when you look at the numbers they're pulling, it's disgusting. Like, I was saying this to someone. Let's just think about sometimes we're trapped in our own world. We don't realize that a lot of our world consumes stuff, and yes, Spanish might not be a language that we share, but it's centralized. Like, let me just make the point real quick. Kai Cenat, biggest streamer in the world, you would agree?
Yeah.
Okay, Kai Cenat got 1 million subs.
Right.
He's live right now. He got like 200,000 people watching him. That's some crazy numbers. They got a little Spanish reality show that has 1 million people watching all the time.
Nice.
When I seen those numbers, I'm like, what type of bot is that? No, that ain't even bot.
What's your favorite Spanish reality show?
But it doesn't matter. Not everything has to cater to me.
You just proved my point.
No, it doesn't have to cater to me.
And
Vlad,
I'm saying
if I'm a TV company, I'm going for numbers.
English-speaking Americans like that.
Yeah, but I'm telling you,
which is the NFL audience.
Vlad, we're going off what they did last year too. And I'm not taking shots at Kendrick, but it made algorithmic sense to get the biggest song that was having the biggest impact on the biggest stage. Yes, you could relate. Yes, I could relate because it is cultural. But if they're looking at raw numbers, they gotta go to the Latin world. You cannot go around it. Yes, you might not be. You think those dudes who show up to the Super Bowl with cowboy hats and boots from Nashville wanted to hear Kendrick sing Not Like Us? No. But you know what? They had to realize this shit bigger than you. Right now, this is the biggest song. And I'm telling you, for this time, every English-speaking fan, we've been talking about hip-hop dying. All these rappers is doing podcasts. Think about it. These rappers doing podcasts. They're putting down the mic. They don't even want to rap no more. Listen, put it like this. It was a whole thing. He skipped the United States just because of ICE. So ICE, and all the deportations, he's like, yo, man, I'm not even, huge impact. The dude is incredibly popular. And again, I would be like a casual person that if he came on, be like, oh, that's Bad Bunny. But when you look at how many Hispanic Americans, Mexican Americans, like just any Spanish-speaking American that probably immigrates from another country, they look at this dude like way bigger than if we look at Drake. I'm telling you. So again, it's a right move.
I agree with that part. Yes, to the Spanish audience, he's bigger than Drake. He's a superstar. I've heard some of his music. I could appreciate it from an artistic point of view as much as I can understand it. But all I'm saying is, with the NFL and the Super Bowl and the history of it and the audience and the fact that it is mostly American, it is mostly English speaking, and so forth. It's not an international sport like soccer is. It is international a bit, but not like soccer.
Vlad, I'm
not
surprised by
like
you.
baseball.
Because by the numbers,
not even like basketball.
The only people
basketball is more international than football.
The only people, well, they do play international games pretty much damn near.
No, I know, but these are
frequently.
not. This is not where most of the audience goes. When the NFL plays in
Vlad,
Spain, I don't think they're selling out
Vlad,
massive stadiums.
It's crazy that you're making this point because in most conversations, and I watch your show a lot, like a lot of times when I see people try to use culture as an argument, I see you use raw numbers. Raw numbers dictate that they couldn't get no one with better numbers than this guy in the United States. For what his numbers is, we're not talking about globally. In the United States, they asked Goodell, they asked Taylor, they're not doing it. Drake ain't doing it. Kendrick can't do it again. He's the biggest, point blank, period. They got the biggest. What are we arguing about?